Alright, hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to another Princess Connect redive video, and today I'm taking a look at 5-star Shiori in celebration of her birthday. So it is currently our girl Shiori's birthday, so I said, you know what, why not? Let's go ahead and give our girl a showcase, because I feel like she definitely does deserve it. And I haven't really talked about Shiori too much, but I do have her at rank 11-4, and I want to see how well she does in terms of her damage and how she compares to other top tier DPS characters, mostly archer characters like Suzuna and Arisa. So let's go ahead and see what she can do. So here is my rank 11 for Shiori at bond level 8, maxed out at level 112. So this is currently the highest Shiori you could possibly have in the entire game at the moment. So she's rocking 13,563 power, so very nice. She has very good defenses all around, 146 physical and 209 magical. I feel like 209 magic is really good considering she's going to be in a backline position, so magic attacks really are going to be the only thing that's going to be able to hit her, like Hatsune and all that stuff. Physical attack at 5,209 is okay. TP Gen at 115, I know that's pretty decent. And her crit rate is at 203. If you want to compare that physical crit rate to other characters, for example, let's compare that physical crit rate to another character like Arisa. Arisa's physical crit rate, I think, is somewhere around 100, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, she's at 169. And she's going to be having TP Gen of 85. Compare that to Shiori, who has basically better overall stats with the 203 physical crit rate. Obviously, that's a 4-star Arisa, but you still get the point, right? Her defenses are very, very good. All-around good defenses, TP regen, all that stuff. So the reason why Shiori is a very good investment, and I feel like she's going to be one of your best investments as a free-to-play player, especially if you are in a competitive kind of clan battle team. Shiori is a very good replacement for other characters that you might be missing. For example, if you don't have a fully built up Tomo, if you're missing Tomo, if you're missing a Shiori, and you don't have a Shiori for clan battle, Shiori can be a very good replacement because she is going to be able to launch out her Union Burst quite often because of her triple shot ability, which recovers her own TP, her wind arrow, which also recovers her own TP, and then she has the enchanted arrow, which boosts her own physical attack, as well as doing a moderate, it does like a moderate amount of damage. Doesn't really hit that hard. So point of her kit is to recover her own TP super quickly, which allows her to shoot out these big Union Bursts, which also in turn boosts her physical attack, and boosting her physical attack will be super nice. Combine that with her 203 physical crit rate, you're going to be hitting very hard on normal attacks as well as on the Union Burst. So an all-around very good DPS kit, of course. Alright, so first up, we're going to jump into the very hard boss, the Olam boss in the brand new Twilight Breakers event, using this exact same team that I used to beat the very hard boss in the first time. Of course, we're going to have Shiori, Arisa, because double snipers in the back, of course. We have Summer Kokoro, Christina, and then June. I want to see the damage comparison between Arisa and Shiori. My Arisa is at a 4-star level, so this isn't really too fair because they're not at their maximum potential. But she is at rank 11-4, and I feel like Arisa is a little bit better all around than Shiori is. But Shiori should be able to do some really competitive damage, so I'm really interested to see what she does here. So this Olam boss, this guy, I can kind of just let this run full auto. I'm going to move my camera down here so you guys can see the attacks going off and that stuff. So here comes Arisa, 26,000. And then here comes Shiori, and she does 15,000. So Shiori's obviously not going to be hitting insanely hard. However, on the bright side, she's going to be doing a lot of normal attack damage. Compare that to Arisa, who her main point of damage is her Union Burst. As you can see, her Union Burst hits harder and harder every time you pretty much use it. So having her be a main kind of Union Burst dealer, compare that to Shiori, who's more of an all-around kind of damage dealer. There's 20,000 right there. Shiori will be boosting her own physical attack on top of doing her own Union Burst damage, which does hit decently hard. So she's kind of like a balance between Shiori and Arisa, which I kind of find to be really cool. So, alright, now let's go ahead and see. We should be able to launch out a few more Union Bursts with our girl Shiori here. At least maybe this one. I don't know if we're going to get another one, but this one for sure will be launched out. 35k, that's the hardest we've ever seen in hit. So the hardest I've seen this Union Burst hit right now has been 35k. So 35k is a lot of damage. There's a 110k crit from Marisa there, which blew that guy out of the water. So if we were critting on that shorty shot that we did like 35k there, if you would have crit, we probably would have did somewhere around 75,000, 80,000 damage. So let's take a look at the damage report. And as we can tell, of course, Arisa doing 340,000. Arisa is insanely good. Combine that with the fact that she got a crit. If she didn't crit there, it'd probably be somewhere closer around, maybe she'd be around 280,000-ish. So she'd just be still a little bit higher than Shiori. But Shiori did 269,000 damage. As a 5-star, doing more than a fully maxed out Christina, I feel like that's very impressive. So Shiori definitely holds her ground when it comes to doing big damage against single target bosses. Okay, and of course, we're going to take her into the EX dungeon boss fight against the Chimera boss. This guy has proven himself to be one of the most annoying and hard to kill bosses in the entire game. So, I'm going to go ahead and take the fight to this guy. I'm going to be bringing a Makoto. Actually, no, I'm going to bring in Christina instead. We'll bring Christina, we'll bring in Shiori, and then I'll bring in Summer Kokoro like this. So we'll have a DPS kind of team going here. We have Christina providing defense shred, June providing defense shred, and Kokoro providing the defense shred as well. So let's see how well she does. I'm expecting her to do somewhere around comparable damage to well, she's getting our ultimate out really quickly because of Yukari. Yukari's going to be being able to give us a ton of ults. But yeah, I'm going to let this run into auto mode. I'm going to move this down to double speed right here so it doesn't go too fast. I just wanted to move through this first Union Burst that this guy does, because this guy does hit very hard. So she's not taking too bad. 140 physical defense definitely looks like to be way more than enough to really supply herself with the damage that she needs to tank. So there we go. All around, she looks to be pretty good. We should be able to heal our Yukari up like that. And yeah, so she's getting her Union Burst back very quickly. There is her one ability, and then she popped her other ability there. There's a triple shot, and here comes her Union Burst. 40,000. So I think that's the hardest that we've seen it hit yet, was 40,000. So 40,000 damage is definitely really good. I think we're going to die here because we're about to get wiped here in about 10 seconds or so. So I'm going to let this run into triple mode here. And we should be able to get another Union Burst in with Shiori. I'm actually going to spam it. Spam it! There we go. 46,000. So that was 46,000 damage that we did. Very impressive. So she obviously hit very hard there. So let's see the damage report. So she did 467,000 damage. Christina did 512,000. So Shiori doing almost comparable numbers to literally the best unit in the entire game. I feel like that's really impressive. I mean, this stat alone is impressive. This team did well over 1 million damage. Let's see how much health the boss has left. Let's see, what is he at? He's at 1.34 million. So the boss, we did over, what is that, 1.1 million damage? 1.16 million damage? Very high amount of damage that we did there. I'm very impressed with Shiori, man. She has proven herself to be very strong. Happy birthday to Shiori. She definitely does deserve it. Make sure you guys give all your birthday wishes down in the comment section down below. Thank you everyone who watched today's video. And if Shiori is your waifu, I hope you all enjoyed this showcase. And I'll see you guys all in the next one. Peace out, everyone.